Okay, so how do you define compassion?
The ability to feel for others and do right by others. So I don't think it's just the feeling, I think it's the action that follows.
Okay, so explain what you think motivates people to act compassionately.
Realistically, I don't believe, I think it's more commonly it's when they can connect through their own understanding, whether it's someone they know in their own lives or they themselves have experienced what they are um, feeling the compassion for.
Okay, and then so describe what factors determine how and when we act with compassion.
For me, individually, or do you, or like a more universal?
More universal.
Okay, can you repeat the question again then?
Yeah. Okay, so describe what factors determine how and when we act with compassion.
Okay, I think a little bit of that has to do with my second response. I think when we can connect to other individuals through experiences, if we are able to, when we are able to gain perspective, and a lot of that has to do with experience, but if not, through really listening to other people.
Okay, and then the last question is explain if you believe there are any limits to compassion. What are they and why do they exist?
Um, I mean, ideally, it should be no, with the exception of when compassionate behavior or actions harm others, so or yourself. Um, so those would be the only limits, and I think that everybody can be compassionate because compassion is not necessarily connected to monetary means. I think it has to do with um, feelings and actions, like I said in my first response. So I don't think there are limits when we're talking about that in regards to feeling it and then acting upon it. Just caring for others and trying to make everyone's lives feel like they have meaning and that everybody counts.